on lesson 2, note-taking part. So if in the first folder we listened for dates, we listened about some famous historical figures. Here we are continuing doing very similar thing. We will listen about Napoleon, plus we will look at some note-taking basics. Okay. So let me have a look at let me download the handout. Okay, I've downloaded it. Yeah. So, note-taking introduction. You know that when you start your study at the faculty, you will listen to notes and to lectures, and speaker will speak quite quickly, and you will need to write down information quickly. So it's impossible to write every word. You should use symbols and abbreviations as much as possible. Okay, so how can we do this? First of all, abbreviate names and places. How? You can use either the first letter, N for Napoleon, or several letters. Dear, director, president, general. Yeah, it's still clear. You can also abbreviate important words by shortening them. Yeah, just make them short. Military school, yeah, YR, year, or symbols to indicate relationships, and, equal, not, at. Okay. Now we're going to practice using symbols and listening about Napoleon. Before we start listening about Napoleon, go to this quiz. Yeah, it's called Napoleon. And it has some vocabulary that you will now hear and that maybe you know it, maybe not. So it's better to have a look at it. So match the words with their definitions. Okay? So pause the tutorial now. Do the quiz. Okay? Welcome back. So now we know some vocabulary, we know some symbols. Let's do it. Exercise 1. We will now hear 5 sentences from the lecture about Napoleon. A student took notes of these 5 sentences. Okay? So you need to match a sentence that you hear with the notes that you see. Okay? So, this is the audio, notes matching, it's called. So let me show how to do it. So sentence 1.
Note-taking preparation. 1. Napoleon was not a very good student.
Sentence 1. Napoleon was not a very good student. Which one? This one, of course. Yeah, Napoleon was not good student. Okay? Please pause the tutorial and finish exercise 1. Welcome back. So what have you got? Number 1, this. Number 2, this. Number 3, this. 4 and 5. Right? Okay, good. Now it's your turn. Now you need to listen to a part of a lecture and complete the notes. Use abbreviations and symbols. This is the plan of this short lecture. You need to write the topic of this lecture, Napoleon's early life, so some facts, some dates, and something about army. Okay? So where can you find the audio? It is here, Note-taking Napoleon. Please listen to it once or twice, as many times as you wish. Okay? So please pause the tutorial now, listen, and try to take notes. Welcome back. So now let's compare with the notes that I took. It is in the same lesson folder. It's called Napoleon Notes Example. Okay, so let's look at the notes that I took. Topic: Napoleon Bonaparte, yeah, short. Important, European historical figure. Okay, early life. 1769, born, where? In Corsica. At the age of 10, went to military school in France. He was not a good student, so I need to talk. I cannot do it here, yeah? So wrong, yeah? It was not good student, but excelled at math and military sciences. Army. He joined army at 16 in 1785, yeah, French army. After 8 years, he became the general at the age of 24. Okay? So we do not write full sentences. We write words. We write the most important words. Okay? So for example, here we do not write, he was born in 1769. No. Date, born, place. Okay? Good. Thank you.